look at a person, why is it that the first thing you notice about them is their clothes? Turns out it's because we live in a world where the book is first judged by its cover and then read. I'd be wrong to say I've never done it. But when it happened to me, that's when it stung. I had entered my society's clubhouse, thinking I was looking fabulous. But in reality, I was painfully out of place and stood out like a peacock at a penguin convention. Why? Well, the answer is simple. The thing is, I, Tanvisa Swain, chose to wear a blazer to an event where people wear something simple, something casual, something elegant, got looks for absolutely all the wrong reasons, and was mocked at by my friends. Embarrassed as I was, I knew there was no going back. Caring about how I looked came with its own pros and cons. While I used to look absolutely stunning most of the time, it would take quite a lot of effort. I used to spend an hour dressing up, finding accessories to match, and amidst all of this, I would make such a mess that I never could, or rather never would, clean on coming back. Hurt as I was, I took it as a learning opportunity and tried dressing more comfortably to fit in. But it was not what I wanted. Dress differently, I thought, but alas, that was not the answer to any of my problems. As a matter of fact, none of them were. Whenever I stepped out, I felt 100 eyeballs staring right through my soul, and it took a toll on my social life, so much so that I started distancing myself from my friends. Thankfully, I had not gone too far down that tunnel and realized that while dressing up was necessary, it was way more worthwhile for me to set time aside for me, myself. And in that time, I could introspect on my behavior, my personality, and what could be changed for the better. As time went by, I'd went to different events, in different clothes, of course. And here are a few things I noticed and felt along the way. With the correct content, you can rock a presentation in, well, pajamas. Not that you should, though. Or go to a dinner party and just enjoy. Everybody there is way too busy wolfing down food to look at you head to toe and pass a comment. If they manage to do so, no, they have zero drama in their lives. And if it's a compliment, take it and run. People say, dress for the job you want. I have been wearing sweatpants my whole life. Do you see me getting a proper nap? No. Moral of the story, wear what you find is comfortable and functional. And just like in Zootopia, anyone can be anything. Or you can stick to being human. Completely up to you. Why check the weather app to go out when I can look out of the window every 5 minutes and be equally confused? Thus, I try to consider the scale of the event. I found it to be the most constant variable there is, hence the most reliable. A lot of times, styling is like Russian relay. Will it be how you imagined it to be, or will it be your next Halloween costume? For somebody like me, who has, mind you, never celebrated Halloween, I have had quite the collection. Thank goodness for accessories. They are like the duct tape of my fashion sense, holding my look together and helping me pass through public without embarrassing myself. This does not mean that uniforms aren't important, as uniforms and dress codes are different, yes, as a dress code is something you interpret from a given set of boundaries or rules, while a uniform just says, here, take this and wear it, you have zero option. They make it easy to spot who's on your team and who will stab you. They show you have discipline, respect, and a very strong resistance to wardrobe creativity. Think of it this way. A tie or a belt is to a uniform as sprinkles are to a donut. Completely unnecessary, yet very strangely satisfying. With these in my arsenal, I now take half, if not quarter the time I used to dress up. Oh, and something that makes my mother absolutely delighted. is that I now make a mess that I can come back and clean within 5 minutes, though a lot of times I choose not to. All in all, fashion is like a buffet. You take what you want, leave what you don't, and try not to regret that third serving of sequins. So wear what fits the dress code you set, not what everybody else is serving. And let's be real, the confidence that it gives you is way more cheaper than all those designer labels. Thank you.